What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the Shy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. And today, we're going to be talking about the Shy Season 7, and we're going to be talking about your boy Nuck if you're a buck. Who is aiming the gun at him? This is a fan theory video. I will be going over some of the characters that you guys have been talking about for the past week, so I want you guys to stay tuned for that. And also make sure you check out my last few videos. I talked about Zuri. I say she can't be trusted. You guys check it out and let me know what you think about it. Also, I made a video about Keisha and Emmett. Will they end up leaving Chicago? And of course, we talked about the fan theory of Roslin coming for your girl Alicia. But let's go ahead and talk about the topic of discussion. Let's talk about Nuck and who may be pointing this gun at him. Now, the first person is your girl, Roslin. This was the #1 person that the fans have been talking about, especially since we have not seen this scene yet. And we know Nuck will be having a gun pointed at him in the next upcoming episode. We know in the trailer, Nuck is talking about put the gun down. So a lot of fans believe that Roslin could be the one that's pointing the gun at him. Now, as I told you guys in the video that I made about Roslin and Alicia, this particular scene right here where we see Roslin with that gun, I'm pretty sure that is Alicia's place, because you can tell by the background, you can see the picture ripped up, we can see the layout as well. So I'm pretty sure that is Alicia's spot. It is a chance that Roslin could have went to Nuck before that and then went to Alicia's spot, but we know Nuck's place, it has like brick in it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't believe this is his spot. I believe that is Alicia's. And then in this angle right here, we can see Alicia with the gun. This is from the first episode of season 7. This layout looks completely different from the layout where Roslin is holding the gun. And in this scene right here, we can see her and Bari talking. We see that same picture that Rege is going to rip up in the next upcoming episode. But look under the picture. Look at the wall. Look at the layout. Now look at the same layout where your girl Roslin is at. Look behind her. So to me, that's very similar to where she's going to be at. This is why I believe she will be at Alicia's spot. The reason why, we don't really know. All we know is this. Roslin was told by Alicia, if she needs any help, let her know. Know what I'm saying? So she will be popping up in the next upcoming episode. But we also know that Roslin does have all the motive in the world to take down Nuck, because Nuck was the one that dropped off Duda. So we're going to see how it all plays out. But let's go ahead and go to the second person that you guys have been talking about. Now, we're going to talk about your girl Alicia. We know Alicia, she did warn Nuck at the very beginning of the season. She was about to drop him off. But we know Nuck lied and said it was Zay. But we know Alicia knows that it was not Zay. And she just wants that 100% confirmation that it was Nuck. But she's not able to get that. But deep down inside, she knows what time it is. So she could spin the block back on him and say, you know what, I'm going to take you out. Alicia did state that she wants to be the one that drops off the person that killed her son. She wants that satisfaction, right? Because we know when it came to taking out Duda, Nuck did that, and she didn't get the satisfaction that she wanted. Nuck took that away from her. So when it comes to Nuck taking out her son, best believe she will try to get him up out of here once she knows 100% for sure it was him. The question is, will Alicia be able to even do it? Will she get the time to do it? And, I mean, Alicia, she could get dropped off her damn self in this final episode, because it definitely ain't looking too good for her. Now, let's talk about your boy Reg. It is a chance that he tries to take out your boy Nuck as well in this next upcoming episode. We know he knows where he stays. He already confronted him early on in the season. And we know this man has all the motive in the world to get Nuck up out of here. I mean, Nuck is working with law enforcement, trying to take Reg out. I mean, he is doing whatever he got to do to make sure he gets that victory. But best believe your boy Reg will most likely get a victory by the end of the season. Yes, he will get arrested, but best believe it ain't over yet. I can see your boy Reg getting that shot if he gets the opportunity to. But at the same time, we also know Reg has a shooter. Know what I'm saying? And that is Jackie. So we're going to see what Reg's game plan is in the final episode. But I do know that Reg, he will be targeting your girl Alicia. So that's going to be a crazy ending in my opinion. Now let's talk about your girl Tiffany. We know she will be in labor in the next upcoming episode. And most likely, if it's not no time jump or whatever, Tiffany ain't about to do nothing. Now, I was hoping that Tiffany could be the one that drops off Nuck, gets that payback because Nuck is sitting up here hanging out with her, acting like it's all good in the hood. Meanwhile, this man done dropped off her baby daddy. Like, really? So I was hoping that Tiffany would find out the truth and she would confront him and get him up out of here and become the new Alicia. But most likely with this baby coming, Tiffany will be very busy. And as I told you guys, unless they're giving us like a time jump to Tiffany recovering from her labor and all that, that's the only way I could see that possibly happening. But it would be crazy if your girl Alicia is to get killed off and then Tiffany recovers and then she finds out the truth about Nuck and Rob and then she takes him out or at least shoots him. That would be crazy, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Now let's talk about your boy Papa. Now Papa is very underestimated. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not thinking that Papa would do this in the first place, but we got to talk about him because we know Nuck, if your buck, was the one that took out his daddy. He took out Pastor Stanley Jackson. I think people be forgetting that he did that. He dropped off his dad. And we know Nuck told Pastor Freaky Zeke that he did it. So could it be a chance that your boy Papa finds out the truth that Nuck was the one that killed his dad? And now Papa wants to get that payback. He wants to seek revenge. We know Papa wants to stop the gun violence, right? We know this. But if he found out the truth and he had the opportunity, do you guys believe Papa would make that move? That is the question. I would never put it past anybody to try to seek revenge, especially if you knew the person, they hanging around you, your church and all that stuff, and you got the opportunity to take that shot on them. So this is one of those storylines that we can't forget about. And we have to remember that you cannot underestimate anybody. You just never know. Now let's talk about your girl, Kenya. Now Kenya is another person where a lot of people ain't even looking at, right? She said to Papa that she is the girl that would just sit there all scared and don't say anything when it comes to the gun violence and stopping people doing these very, ruthless things. You know what I'm saying? Kenya, she knows that Nuck dropped off Rob. Zay told her. She told Zay, don't say anything or whatever. Don't mess around with Nuck. She wanted to protect him. We also know that Kenya still had Zay's gun. Of course, her family, her parents, they found it or whatever. But Kenya is another person that you cannot underestimate. Yes, she is all scary, but you just never know when a person is going to flip. And in my opinion, I believe Kenya does not even need 100% confirmation that Nuck set up Zay. I think she knows deep down inside that he was the one that did it, just based off that conversation that she had with Zay before he died. So in her head, she is scared or whatever, but I'm still looking at her, y'all. I just don't know. I think they're going to try to hit us with a twist, similar to what they did when Brandon's mom came back and she popped Duda in season 4. You know what I'm saying? We was guessing all these characters, and then it was the character that we least suspected that popped back up and got that revenge. So you just never know, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about your girl Kenya. Will she try to make a move, or will she just sit back and not say anything or whatever? I mean, hopefully she at least let somebody know that Nuck was the one that dropped off Rob. Hopefully she does say something. I mean, maybe her or even your girl Lene could reveal that, but we shall see. Now let's talk about your boy Bari. Now Bari, he is so cool with Nuck. He decided to choose the streets in Nuck over Lene. I mean, he got his book coming out and everything. And we know him and, Nuck kind of got into it in the last episode when Bari told him the truth about Alicia. Now, as I told you guys before, if the roles were reversed, we already know what time it is. Nuck will sell out Bari just like that. I don't think he would try to protect him at all. I think he would already turn on him, but that's just me. Now, when it comes to Bari and Nuck, it seems like Bari does not have the best motive to take Nuck out or aim a gun at him, but we don't know everything that's about to pop off in the next upcoming episode. I mean, it is a chance that Nuck could still turn on Bari and then something happens between the two. But we know Bari, he is trying to change his life, or at least that's what it seems like he really wants to do. But of course, he continues to choose the streets over everything, and that will always come back on him in a negative way. Now, we know Bari and Nuck will be having another conversation in the next upcoming episode. We also know that Nuck, he has looked out for Bari this season. I mean, Bari is staying with him, so maybe the two will continue to be cool, whatever, and nothing happens. So I'm just saying, I ain't overlooking nobody. You just never know what a person is thinking. But down below, I want you guys to let me know who y'all think is aiming that gun at Nuck, who may end up trying to take him out. We have to remember, as I talked about earlier, the description tells us that a person from the past shakes up Nuck's world, further tangling his web of lies. So that's going to be a major factor, because it could be somebody that we have not even seen yet, right? So, or, I mean, I guess it could be somebody from the prior seasons. You guys leave those theories and predictions down below. You already know we almost there. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a crazy finale, and I can't wait to see it. Now, we'll be having more videos drop for you guys. We still got the final predictions video, of course, and I may end up dropping another fan theory video as well. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.